What an incredibly sweet video. Oh my gosh. And friends, that's right. So I made a mistake earlier. I said if we reach $3,000 raised, we that's because we have named 3 puppies in the past here at Multithon. But if we reach $5,000 raised, we get to name another puppy. That's right, $5,000 over the course of this event. A $5,000 donation helps cover the costs during the early months of a Blue Path puppy's life, including vet expenses, supplies, travel, and training gear. And Multithon has named 3 puppies through our event so far: Thunder, Lightning, and Neva. So, if you would like to help name another service dog, and reminder that these service dogs that Blue Path Service Dogs trains, they get donated to the families for free, completely free, because Blue Path understands how important a service dog can be to helping the family with safety, companionship, and opportunities for independence. So we've already reached $2,000 raised. We can hit $5,000, right? And we can do that along with raising money towards our incentives. Like our very next run, our very upcoming run is Inazuma 11, Victory Road, baseball percent. Now, this is a soccer game. What do you mean baseball percent? Well, you're just going to have to tune in to find out. But if we reach $2,100 raised by the end of the run, Starwind will give us an exhibition match featuring a dog. Ain't no rule that says a dog can't play baseball. So what are you waiting for? Exclamation mark donate will get you that link to our Tiltify campaign page. Make your donation, and that is a milestone. So all of your donations do go towards that. And of course, we also do have bid wars open. You see World of Warcraft coming in during right after Alan Wake 2, and you can also name the dog in that run. Or name the boar if baby dogs aren't your thing. But those names have to be decided before the start of that run. So, by the start of that run. So, when you make your donation over at our Keltify campaign page, make sure you put your choice of name in the donation so we know, okay, that's what you would like our donation, your donation to be going towards. But you don't have much time to get these choices in because I'm hearing that Inazuma 11 is ready to roll. So, Starwind, let's score this goal.
Hello, hello, hi. Zuka, I believe you already gave me an interest. Do we want to just count down and chat during the run? Because there'll be some time to chat.
I mean, I'm ready to chat with you when you are.
All right, let me do a countdown because it's time is on start new game. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, while we're doing a bunch of skipping of introductory cutscenes, Jupi, actually, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, since I have the lovely Jupi here on comms.
Hi, I'm GP, also known as Cute Fangies. You might have seen me earlier in this beautiful Multithon 2026 running some Might and Magic. But today, we're going to talk about football. And yes, I'm European, so I'm going to be actually the one odd here and say football.
I mean, the game says football a bunch, so you're fine.
I think I'm the one validated by the game.
Yeah, despite the fact that in Japanese it is still soccer. So, and Hop, don't worry, there will be base. Well, there's going to be soccer against a baseball team. So that's a good reason for me to bring up what baseball percent means. Baseball percent is a funny name I gave this category. Because it sounds a little weird to say like story match 1. So this is kind of like the first arc of the game. And to kind of give a little bit of the setup, our main character here, Unmei Sasanami, specifically went to this school because they don't have a soccer/football team. And what we are doing is we're going to, despite his initial desires, revive said team, because we're going to challenge the baseball team to a duel. In the, I don't know, in the name, we're standing up for the name of football, I think, is the main thing here.
We are here
Football or
for
soccer?
football.
Yeah, either way, they make fun of it and belittle it, and we're here to say, no, actually, this is awesome. And first we have to fight the bodybuilding club. So GP, you want to talk a little bit about like how the turn-based battles work?
Yeah, so we're not going to be playing a lot of football in this run, but there will still be some nice fighting by using the power of rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
I guess it's
Did
sort
you
of
say let the Pex do the talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
This game is very silly, and like GP said, yeah, the part where we play soccer is going to be very, very minimal, and at the very end. So,
But don't worry.
Yeah,
We're doing all of this in the name of football.
Yes. So yes, this is the first day of class for Inmei after starting at this school. And we are going to be immediately introduced to Kisoji, who wishes to be everyone's best friend. And we are going to hopefully give him the cold shoulder. That is my favorite attack you can do in this battle.
Give us rock, give us rock, give us rock.
Yeah, I love he's like, let's be friends. Yeah, there we
Yes!
go, there we go.
Walk past,
It's
let's
like,
go.
yeah, who cares? Anyways, yeah, we just walk by him.
And we win.
Yeah. And a little bit more context of what I'm doing. So I'm playing on Restory specifically. So that's essentially the new game plus in this game. I do this for one reason is there's only one save slot, and I didn't want to have to deal with like deleting my save to do the like new game run. And also there is like mandatory like stat checks or grinds that happen. And this removes all of that. So this makes the game go so much quicker. Anyways, I'm skipping a bunch of cutscenes. We just kind of, we'll say we fast traveled to the hospital. And now we're going to head back. Really, you know...
Does calling an ambulance fast travel you to the hospital?
Was it an ambulance, or is it implied
No.
that he carries us there? Because I think he carries us.
Yeah, Joji carries us all the way to the hospital, which is on the other side of town from the school.
Yeah, I mean, we were downtown, so, you know. Again, I don't necessarily want to spoil too much of the story, and thankfully you're not going to get too much spoiled. But yeah, I will try to give a little bit of context because this game is very heavy on cutscenes, and I'm skipping all of them, so it's a little hard to kind of have an understanding of what happens. So We are doing yet another investigation. So I started out the run doing an investigation, and literally all you do is kind of chat with people and you get information and then you review it in the menu. I don't need to talk to you again. I'm good. And going down. Yeah, like all of my notes are just routing for like where to run because there's just a lot of like mandatory talking to people. But right now, hello. We ran into our classmates on the way home from school after we gave Kisoji the cold shoulder. But we ran into another classmate, Sakurazaki, and let's just say we were really stricken by his legs. And so we're learning more about him. So this is what we're currently investigating. We want to know a little bit more about him because like we didn't see him in class or anything. And again, you know, those legs. Yeah,
Damn,
I don't wanna,
those legs.
Listen, I don't ship Unmei and Sakurazaki because he has his little crybaby boyfriend, and as someone with big feelings, I feel like Unmei and Soramiya should be a couple. But you know, if you just want to like have a polycule and throw in Sakurazaki's legs, that's cool.
Just the legs. We don't need all of Sakurazaki.
Just the legs, yeah.
Like Sakurazaki is a fine dude, but also the legs.
He strikes me as ace anyways, so it's cool.
So you're saying he's an ace striker?
Yeah, he's the ace striker. That was the joke. Thank you.
Okay, well, I like Ace better as a name than Legs because of all the words to get stuck on. Legs is not a word I want to be stuck on.
Well, anyways, here's everything you need to
legs.
know about Sakurazaki. Legs, football, thugs, and rich. So Zoku, now you know everything about Sakurazaki.
Those are some very important things to know about Sakurazaki, but also some of them could make some very interesting dog and or boar names because we do have the naming bid wars open for World of Warcraft. If you go into our Tiltify campaign page, and I recognize, yes, it doesn't say there's a naming bid war. Oh, wait, no, I'm so wrong. It does say that. We have that open now. When you make your selection, put out the name that you want in your donation comment so we know that that's what you want your donation to be going towards. So let's say you want to donate $10 to Blue Pass Service Dogs and also to naming, oh my gosh, it's stuck in my head, to naming the boar Legs. You can do that. I might be a little sad, but you can do that.
I mean, if you want, you can name it the second.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna meet the second. I hope
we'll meet the second if you know we hit our milestone.
Yeah.
First,
we need to hit the milestone. You wanna meet the second.
Yeah. First, we're gonna meet a cat. I'm sorry, it's not a dog, but we're gonna meet Josephine.
Josephine is the best.
Yeah.
I love her.
Play this game and then specifically do this side quest series because it's my favorite side quest. But anyways, we have to fight the cat now.
We're gonna sweet talk her.
Yeah.
Meow meow meow.
Runs
you won't
away
win that easily. Oh, that cat is not happy. But it's okay, we won.
Yeah. Josephine really has high standards for herself. But yeah, so
this is sort of like introduction to side quests. Oh, go on.
I was gonna say, Zoku, do you want to talk a little bit about the milestone?
Absolutely. So, are you cool if we talk about how we got to this milestone as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here at Multithon, as you may have noticed, we are raising money for Blue Pass Service Dogs, to benefit Blue Pass Service Dogs, and apparently there are dogs in this game.
Yes.
There are apparently dogs that you can play as
Yep.
in this game. So at $2,100 raised for Blue Pass service dogs, and doing some quick math, we are only $55 away from that.
Nice.
We will have an exhibition match where, correct me if I'm wrong, Star, you will be putting a dog in the game?
Yes. I mean, last time I checked, there is no rule that a dog can't play soccer. And yes, we'll be doing, if we hit the incentive, we'll be doing extended story, which is actually the post-story exhibition match against a, if you're familiar with the series, like a major rival from Inazuma 11-1. And what better ringer to bring into a game than a dog who's
I
actually...
do hear that dogs enjoy playing with sport balls. Yes.
Yeah. And, you know, the dog is actually related to the thugs. But first, hold on. I have to... This noodle shop owner wants me to have some udon. And we really don't want the udon right now. So we have to say no thank you.
She's so sad.
I know.
She just wanted to share the udon.
Yeah, I mean, Unmei, you know, becomes a better person throughout the run. Starts out not great.
He does.
But I love Unmei, so we're good. But yes, here's the thugs we were talking about, and Sakurazaki's now officially joined our team. So we have our first soccer team member, and we're gonna fight these thugs. And quickly, we're gonna be introduced to the concept of castle walls, especially in these RPG battles. So GP, you want to talk castle walls?
Yeah, so castle walls are part of the main game, but also they kind of introduced here to sort of do a blockade in front of the attack. So you see Unmei's attacks are very low compared to the usual like one-hit shots that we managed to do. So it's, there's a little icon on the castle walls. If you see them, they show Sakurazaki's face. And if you do an attack with Sakurazaki, that is the correct move, you get to break the wall. And we deal all the damage at one time.
Yeah. But yes, these thugs, I mean, they show up a lot. We'll see them like one more time, I think. But one of the other things they show up as is actually as a soccer team that you can have a friendly against. And so the coach of their team is a dog. Oh yeah, I have to go this way, I'm sorry. We have to see what the commotion is outside. And as of the latest patch, they made every NPC in this game recruitable through the gacha. And so that means their coach can drop as a manager, and every manager could be converted to an outfield player. So the second will potentially get to step out on the field if we hit our milestone.
I believe in you all. We can see a dog play football.
We'll have a dog.
Also, Kisoshi joined us.
Yeah, you know, and we're gonna totally open not Discord right now, real quick. So I'm just gonna, you know, we have a new group chat. We don't necessarily care what they say. We just have to respond real quick.
Lots of good conversations. Like yesterday, I was playing through the game because I've not finished the entire story, but I'm pretty close to ending.
You still haven't finished it?
No, it takes time to play the video game.
You should have finished
That
it.
is the biggest mood I've ever heard.
Well, it's funny because, you know, honestly, I would say that, like, GP probably knows more about the game than me. It just so happens that I played the story mode a lot.
To be honest, like, I've played through every Inazuma 11 game outside of the Go trilogy. I am missing a few games in that one. And so I kind of know all of the little references that the game puts out. But
And
also,
I don't.
yeah, but also I've not seen the final match in its entirety. So we're good. We're not going to be going all the way to the end because that would take like 4 hours and something, and we're not here for 4 hours.
Yeah,
But
We are here for only an hour and 20 minutes, possibly
Yeah.
less, because it does. While it takes time to play video games, it does not take time to speedrun. So you only have that much time to reach our $2,100 milestone.
Yeah, this is a pretty consistent run, so I'm usually pretty good on time. But if the mini games go well, I can I can definitely come in well under estimate. But I
Yeah.
bake in a little bit of time because I tend to choke on at least one tutorial or mini game. So I try to give myself like 5 minutes or so buffer.
Yeah.
And
Here
I-
we're kind of looking for different places to have our football
Yeah.
club.
So we have officially made our declaration in front of the entire school that we are challenging the baseball club to a soccer match. So they like to goof around and put on a show because they're like the most popular team in school. And part of what they do is like kick around a soccer ball. It's a cool cutscene. I would play it for you guys if it was not 15 minutes long.
It's very long.
All the cutscenes in this game are very long.
Mhm.
I joke that this is my favorite anime of last year, but like, given how long the cutscenes are, yeah, you got about a season of anime in here.
Yeah, there's at least 2 hours, if not more, of animated
Yeah.
cutscenes.
Oh, so it just is an anime.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
No, I
100%.
mean, the original game got transferred into an anime. I don't know if they're gonna do an anime of Victory Road. Maybe. Level 5 tends to do a lot of animes of its own, properties. So
Yeah.
maybe one day we'll see.
That would be really awesome.
Mhm.
So we'll talk past battles in a second. I just want to kind of close the loop. So the baseball team is kind of like doing their antics and again, just kind of like goofing around. Like they're hitting a soccer ball with their baseball bats and stuff like that. And Unmei, while he had to quit playing soccer for medical reasons, he has a heart condition, so he can no longer like play sports. Which is why he joined the school. He, misses playing soccer, and he figured by going here, he won't be around the sport or anything. But he is moved so much by seeing Sakurazaki, and he doesn't want him to like waste his potential as a soccer player. But also he wants to stand up for the sanctity of the sport, right? The baseball club is just kind of being jerks and making fun of soccer. And so that is why, in front of the entire school, we challenge them to a match.
Yeah.
So that is what we are doing now, and that's kind of this whole story arc for this run is we're reviving the soccer team and trying to recruit enough players. And as of now, it's just Sakurazaki and Kasoji's here because, well, he wants to be everyone's best friend, so of course he's here.
Yeah.
But secretly, he is very good at soccer. And that past battle was kind of him kind of proving that he is good. Sakurazaki calls him out, basically. And now I'm gonna kick an invisible football. I'm sorry, only Unmei gets to see this football. And this is the only
Is it
time I'm
football
gonna
on
do
screen?
this. So yeah, we're good. Yeah,
I
never mind,
can't
we're
see
done.
it.
Yeah, nothing happened. I was just kicking at the air.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
believe
we're
you.
good. Yeah, we're good. But yes, we'll have another pass battle in a second, but honestly, there's not too much to explain with the pass battle. It's just you pass to the player when they're open. But first we need to run some stairs, I believe.
Yes. We'll be doing some training.
There's
Special
a lot of,
training.
Yeah, there's a lot of training mini games, and chapter 3 is just a training montage. So this is the first training mini game you do. All we're doing is managing our stamina as we're doing these stair runs. You can recover your stamina on the flats, so we just kind of go between a full sprint and slowing down. And I just want to make sure I don't completely run out of my stamina, because then you stop and then I have to hit like a button prompt to regain my stamina. So it's just a kind of a back and forth on the as I'm going up or down the stairs, and then again on the flats. So
Ooh, that was close.
I was like,
That looked like you were gonna get hit. Ooh, like a few frames behind your PB. That is
so
amazing.
close.
Yeah. That was a really good training session.
And I guess another thing we didn't talk a lot about is the Umibozu. So we're gonna see the Umibozu again. It's kind of like the town mascot, I guess. But also it's like everything. You're gonna see a lot of Umibozu. And so it was kind of spying on us, and now we're chasing after it, and well, you'll see what happens next. So I'm just gonna head back to school and go ahead and catch it, because again, it was spying on us. The Umibozu is supposed to be like an octopus, and honestly, I don't think it looks like an octopus. I have to actually.
It's like a sort of sea creature, cucumber like.
It's like, so it's an actual yokai, but now it's gigantic.
Now it's gigantic.
Yeah. And of course, level 5 would throw yokai in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're
I wish
wondering
we could
why,
play as Yomibozu.
yokai is why. Anyways, this is like the climactic boss fight of Chapter 1, so Chapter 1 is done.
I feel so bad for the Umibozu.
No, don't worry. Look, it had a zipper.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I think, isn't it like a drone under this one?
Yes, it's supposed to be a drone under.
Yeah.
Under each of the Umibozu.
So, have you ever
Also,
tried to defy your destiny?
I remember what you said yesterday.
Yeah, I think we both agree that we have tried to defy our destiny because we're both on HRT. So it's kind of like, well, it's like defying destiny, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were searching for a club. Go figure. I'm playing an anime game where the student council is trying to stop a club that I'm forming. And so this is I think the secretary of the student council.
She is part of the council. I don't remember specifically if she's
like
secretary,
treasurer or secretary, something like that.
I think she is treasurer, and also she's like a counselor to the bodybuilding, and she liked Sakurazaki's legs just like us.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, she's the person you talk to at the beginning, like when you ask about Sakurazaki. She's the one who tells you all about his legs.
Yeah. All right.
As fellow leg talkers.
Yeah. So we're trying to learn a little bit more about like the previous team. So this is where we are having a past battle against the man who lost hope. Who we find out is a former, I think he's the former captain.
Yes, he's the former captain.
Yeah.
Of the football team.
And now he just looks like a postal worker. I forget if he's supposed to be a postal worker or not. But support your USPS. But yeah, so a lot of this chapter is kind of like finding out what happened with the baseball or the soccer team. As well as we're trying to like recruit people who are interested in joining us. And
especially
also,
I've been dancing
like,
around a little. Sorry, Jupi.
I was gonna say we're only 3 people right now. There's only Unmei, Kisoji, and Sakurazaki, so we do need more people.
Yeah, I was actually, Zoku, you're right. I was dancing around a topic because we will be doing a dance battle to end this chapter, but we're gonna get there. So hang tight. Yeah,
we're almost there.
Yeah.
Well, I did want to say that we actually did have an anonymous interested in joining the team with a $25 donation that came in early in the run, had no comment, but thank you so much for your generous donation to Blue Pass Service Dogs and getting us closer to that $2,100 milestone. Again, you have less than an hour to get that met. And while you're at it, you can also go ahead and name our boar or our dog for World of Warcraft, as long as you put the name that you are looking for in that donation comment, and we will be able to track that for you. That said, if you would like to join the soccer team, make sure, or football team, I'm sorry, Jupi, make sure you get your donations in now.
We need the football team to be complete.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a bunch of tutorials, so Jupi can kind of talk about the various mechanics of the game so that I don't
Yeah.
accidentally mess up these tutorials or redo them, because I've done both.
Yeah, so basically now we're learning about playing the football game by itself, and it's kind of reminiscent of the original games where you kind of control a character, and as Starwind mentioned it like in previous times, you kind of basically your entire field is also the world map, and the goal is your objective, but also all of the people on on the field are your random encounters, and so you can come closer, and if a random encounter gets closer to you, you enter this little battle phase that we're going to see in a little bit, but it kind of turns in the fight into sort of like a mini combat session, where that combat session is determined by stats. So there's an attack stat, there's a defense stat. We have different like the different modifiers and everything, and you kind of learn how to do so. There we go. We go into the tutorial for the focus battles, the little encounters that I'm talking about, and you will see the opponent that is on the defense side will have little hands. If the defense stat is higher than the attack, then the hands will go further down. Otherwise, you just get to have an easy breakthrough by doing this movement. There's also, like, obviously your goal is to score a point by putting the ball into the cages of the opposing team. It's not going to really be now. I think there's a shooting tutorial in a little bit.
Yeah, there's I think at least 1 or 2 shooting tutorials.
Yeah. But yeah, the game is kind of teaching you how to interact with the football directly. There's offensive when you have the ball, offensive focus battles where you have the ball in your feet. Defensive if you're trying to catch the ball, like force the opponent to make a mistake. As you can see, Kisoji's defense stat higher than all of those androids. So
This is the Umibozu, by the way.
Yeah, this is also the Umibozu.
I don't know either. I don't know how it works. It's just no, it's the Umibozu.
Yeah.
It's kind of all things in this.
Yeah, but to kind of
when you said it was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's everything. But yeah, to kind of if God forbid one has ever played the original trilogy, you kind of play the same as your players are on the field, and you can tap to do passes to make the ball go faster as well. And it's kind of very interesting because they managed to make a mix of sports game, but also RPGs. And that's why I think that this series has kind of gathered a lot of goodwill and like a lot of interest over time. And also football is kind of, biggest sport on the planet.
But not big enough that they localized the games here.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm not aware. I was aware of this series, I just hadn't played them.
Yeah, if you are not aware, the games were never released in the US and
I think
like
the first
North America.
one was...
The first one, but way later after everyone.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. By the time the first game got released in the US, the Europe already got all of the original trilogy, and the games were released in Japan, Europe, and also for some reason the first game in the UK was released like 6 months later. UK got punished for some reason, but it's really. Basically, Europeans love this stuff, and we love it. And I'm glad that now other people get to enjoy the game. Even if Victory Road is your first time, there's an entire mode called Chronicle Mode, where you can play the entire the older games and enjoy the story. Even though it's like very smashed into like small portions, it's very interesting.
It gives,
you
some highlights. Like I've enjoyed playing it.
Yeah.
And I mean, this has its own standalone story, and it's meant to be for like people coming to it new. So
yeah. Also, here we just saw the castle walls. We mentioned that they were gonna come back.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say I mess up this tutorial a lot because if they touch you with the castle walls, it's an automatic steal. And they're very good at blocking you in these tutorials.
Yeah. And now you're gonna do your own castle walls because it should be like defending.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not doing yours yet, but
It's
this
the
is going to
last
be like
one.
the yeah.
So
So
this
here
is
we're going
kind
to
of
try to block. Yeah.
yeah. So again, it's as Jupi was talking about. You initiate battles by like bumping into each other on the field, and so that's kind of what we're doing here.
Yeah, the game is not even talking about like super moves that we can do later, because it's not really the
That's later
point
in the
of this
story,
tutorial.
anyways.
Yeah. Despite the fact that our opponents will be doing some.
Yeah, that's again the fun part of the patch that made every NPC playable. That now means every NPC has like full stats and like a full skill tree. So these opening matches that I kind of breezed through when I originally played this, now I don't know if I can like score one time because like the defenders will be throwing out blocks and such. Oh wait, no, it doesn't count because I have to actually block the shot.
Yeah, here for some reason the tutorial asks you to stop the shot and not do the.
Even though the objective
There
is
we go.
steal the ball. I want to be very clear. I stole the ball.
Sometimes the game does not like what you do.
Yeah. All right.
Very specific actions.
That is all the tutorials. And again, the we have this team of Umibozu because Momo from the student council felt bad about spying on us and such, and so she, she decided to.
She's helping us.
Yeah, she's helping us out. So we have an army of Umibozu to train against. And at this point, we want to kind of get the word out about the club, but like most people, like again, they banned soccer at this school, so kind of people are against it and are kind of just wary of it, I guess. And then the baseball team's super popular. So, like, nobody necessarily wants to stand up against the baseball team. So, Unmei has this kind of plot for how he's going to get the word out that people should join the team. And as we're kind of heading over to the dance club to do that, first we run into Kameo, because Unmei is like, oh, wait, he would be a really good defender. So we tried to recruit him. But he does not want to be recruited. He wants to be left alone, which, to be fair, I understand. Poor kid is bullied enough.
You can say no.
Yeah. And honestly, Unmei should learn to, like, take a no, but that's just not very much like him. Again, he becomes a better person later. He's a tad problematic in the beginning.
Like going to the dance club to poach their top member.
I mean, it's a ghost member, so.
Yeah.
So yes, the other popular club in school is the dance club, and that's because Reika Shinohara, their kind of top member, is also the #1 dancer in all of Japan. So she has like a ton of fans. And so we think if we can convince her to promote us on social media because she has so many followers, that we'll get the word out and potentially have more fans. So we're investigating Reika because we were looking for her and she wasn't here. So that's just what we're doing right now.
In this... Yeah, this school is giant, and we don't even have access to the entire map right now.
Yeah, let's ignore the fact that they also have like a helipad later. Yeah.
There's a helipad, there's a giant observatory for stars.
Oh,
also,
yeah. Two different clubs for it's like the stargazing and the space club or something like that. Yeah, this is everything you need to know about Reika. Dancer, ghost member because she likes to ghost the club, and she's a ninja. I will say I was looking up the names because I I honestly don't. They have different names in English. And I played in Japanese. And I didn't realize that Raika is just Raika, even in Japanese, or even in English, which makes sense because she is a ninja, so she should still have a Japanese name.
Japanese lineage.
Yeah. Compared to everyone else who is like incredibly English.
Speaking
Terrible
of
bad
names.
habit. Oh yeah, go on.
Oh no! Speaking of names, we do still have those bid wars open for $1. That's our minimum donation until for $1. You can decide the name. You can put your name in the lead to name the dog or the boar. Wow, I mixed those two words up together. The dog or the boar in World of Warcraft. And so, Star Jupi, I'd like to ask, what's a name that you think is a good name?
I'm sticking with the second for the dog.
Okay.
And then if we need two names, and then I also want to throw out Josephine, because Josephine's really good. So there's the dog and the cat from this game.
Yeah. I kind of want to put like Spirit, because the football spirit.
Yeah, we meet the spirit of football.
Don't worry about it.
And it looks like somebody we know, or someone that we've watched on TV.
We watched someone on TV, and now they're the personification of football.
Yeah. Also, yes, we had a turn-based battle with the noodles, because you do noodle battles.
Noodles would be a good name also for a dog.
Yeah. Udon.
Udon.
This game makes me hungry frequently because you eat to gain bonus XP during training.
There's so many side quests that are about athletes' dishes.
Yeah.
As well in this game.
There's like a father who wants to like make her daughter happy, and by doing you have to like eat ramen like 10 times or something to like collect stickers that you get for eating ramen. So we are kind of off. Unmei left to do his own training because he'd made a very public duel proclamation yet again, only this time against Raika. And so he told Sakurazaki and Kisoji to like go and train on their own because he has to do his own montage off screen. So we don't get to see Unmei doing his montage, but it's okay. We'll see what happens afterwards. But we're finally going to play soccer.
Yay!
So we saw all the tutorials and now we get to see it in action. And if you want to talk a little bit about like how the flow works and the objectives and such.
Yeah. So basically each match is sort of like predetermined with the idea that you're playing sort of like, you know, dramatized football, dramatized game. And here we're trying to do something also. Wow, Brimstone Rain?
Yeah.
That's a funny one.
He said I should give him a shot, so I gave him a shot.
Yeah. And so basically we have this entire list on the left side that tells us what we need to do during each phase. And you can see the little indicators at just underneath the scoreboard. Wow, first try them. I'm glad that actually worked. I thought I'm surprised that the advice actually worked. But yeah, so basically once we get to all of the objectives, obviously win the match is kind of the final objective and we can't really meet it until the timer is done.
Yeah.
But each phase, sometimes the phases will be cut by different cutscenes. Here, there's not going to be any cutscenes in the next match against the baseball team. Yes, there will be some cutscenes, and we're going to be able to have additional objectives. But here, we're gonna be wasting a little bit of time because we already did one goal. We could maybe score a second one as a safety.
I'm risking it. It's okay.
Okay. Getting into another battle. Also, yes, those 5-on-5 matches have a limit of 15 minutes each. You do not have a second period at all. You just need to do something in 15 minutes. Kind of reminiscent of the original games like 5-on-5 encounters, but also you just had to complete an objective in them. On the original game, so this one is a bit longer, but also still pretty fun. Also,
these characters did not have super moves before, and now they do, which is great.
I love clone defense because it's just you clone yourself and then you defend. It's
Yeah.
in the name. Like, it's the best thing. Alrighty.
So that's our first
Nice featuring.
match. Went very clean. But yes, if you do like the any percent for this game, it is about clearing those objectives. And there's a lot of like specifics, and we'll see it in the match against the baseball team where it's like, you not only have to do the objectives, but there's specific things like you need to lose possession so that the match advances, or you need to take a shot first, or block a shot first before the match advances. So that's kind of like I guess the biggest part that you have to learn with the run is how to accomplish the objectives as fast as possible. And you said that like win the match is like kind of a given. Yes, for the story mode, yes.
In Chronicle mode, sometimes you will be.
No, I learned that one because I think one of the matches you lose like 20-0.
Yeah, this is like the first game you do is literally you lose because you're fighting like kind of the big names of the previous reigning champions of the entire country. So
Can I ask a question about the exhibition match?
Yes.
oh yeah,
So we just saw some fantastic super moves, and the exhibition match that we will get to see when we hit that $2,100 milestone.
Yes, I
Again, we
believe
are
in you, chat.
$55 away. We get a dog in that. Does the dog get to do special moves?
Yes. I gave the dog special moves. I specifically made sure to give the dog special moves.
I want to see this dog and the special moves now.
I think I might
Because
have given
Dog comes
the
with a
dog
shot.
Brimstone Raid, but yeah.
I think you gave it Brimstone Rain, but also the dog comes with its own move already, like its own few moves. But then we can add more moves to the dog.
Yeah.
All
First,
right, $55 for special moves. Sorry, Star.
we're
Back to
gonna
you.
have a dance off, so you can talk over the dance off. I just wanted to kind of, this is the big showdown at the end of the chapter. So again, we were training off to the side, and so now we're gonna have the break dance battle between Raika and Sasami. And remember that she was the best dancer in Japan, and I will say I'm very unimpressed by her dance moves. But Zoku, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, now I'm also wondering if the dog will be able to dance, but don't mind me.
Unfortunately, while this is a training minigame, the minigame is always Raika versus Unmei. But you can repeat this for training, because all the minigames in this game are also training minigames.
There certainly are a lot of minigames, and also I just realized that yes, in fact, playing with juggling the ball with your feet does look remarkably like a breakdance move.
Yeah, I'm personally way more impressed by what Unmei does rather than this is kind of whatever. I don't know. Again, for the best dancer in Japan, I'm kind of like underwhelmed.
Well, we could see the best soccer playing dog, the best football playing dog in Japan. Chat, I need to know, is it soccer or football? I know Juppie has opinions here, but if someone sends in a donation telling me which one it is, I will make sure to correct myself and say it properly for the rest of the run.
Chat.
I think this game literally does say both, because they have voice lines where they say soccer. But they still call it the football frontier, but they do legitimately call it the soccer
the
club.
game wrong. The donations are correct.
I'm gonna go with Hop Up on saying football.
Yeah.
Like in the Iberian way. Is there a secret third option that's not soccer or football? No.
Baseball. The secret third option is baseball.
Yeah, we are gonna take on the baseball team, and they do play kind of baseball with a soccer ball, so.
I will call this baseball if a donation. If you send in a donation telling me this is now baseball, we are now calling this baseball for the rest of the game.
Not a full combo.
Yeah, sorry. This is also a rhythm game showcase, and I dropped my full combo. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You still did everything. You just dropped the final one. It would have been a full combo if not for that one. So you're good.
You're gonna have to play the game yourself and fix my mistake. But yeah, Raika is so moved by our dancing. Instead of just promoting us on social media, she decides to join us. So we've recruited yet another player. And then remember, you know, Kamio, well, he's like Raika's biggest fan. So, you know, that's kind of the secret plot that Unmei was kind of cooking up as well. But to talk a little bit more about the incentive, all the matches in this run are 5-a-side. We do not get to our first full 11v11. So doing the extended story, which is the category, doing extended story is the only time you'll see a full 11v11.
Yeah. And we're getting very...
Not an easy
We're getting
match.
very close to it. Yeah, it's not a very easy match, and we're getting very close to it because we're finally at the chapter 3, which is going to be our final chapter. So please, everyone, donate so we can see the wonderful match with the dog.
Yes.
Yeah, you see that estimate, it says 1 hour and 20 minutes, but we're skipping cutscenes, so we are speeding through this. And you really don't have much time to get that $55 in. In fact, how about at what do you say, Jupi? 55 minutes into the run, folks send in a $5, telling us if it's baseball, soccer, or football.
I would totally be for it. After all, we're doing 5-on-5 matches, so $5, one for each player on your side of the field. You can make it.
And we did just recruit. Well, I guess we do have. There is 5 of us, but Unmei doesn't play, so I forgot. We do have to recruit one more player. You'll never guess.
It's okay.
Who it is.
We'll be recruiting one more just before our matches.
And you can recruit a dog if we hit 55.
Exactly. The other thing I want to know about chat, because I already said this was my favorite anime from last year. I want to know what is your favorite sports anime?
There's so many. You must have seen one in the past. Tell us. Maybe it was Inazuma 11. Maybe you saw the previous series.
I have to go south of the stairs. Yeah, I will. If people want to donate, I could talk about sports anime for like way too long. So if you want to, if you want to donate with your favorite sports anime, I will. I can give you my opinion. Because I've watched, I don't know if I've watched every sports anime, but I've watched quite a few. Because I used to, before running charity speedrun marathons, I ran like running marathons. And what I would do to not be bored on the treadmill while I was training was watch sports anime, because I wanted something to keep me hyped and motivated while I was doing very long training sessions. Yeah, running for like 2 hours straight on a treadmill is very boring. So, but I'm not going to give away my sports anime takes for free.
No.
I will just give you my take of this game is awesome. And you should play
This game is awesome, but also, right now, what are we doing?
We're investigating kind of like what happened with the team, the previous soccer team. So, you know, we were kind of finding out about it, but now the student council basically said, unless you can kind of clear up the reputation of the team and prove that they were innocent in this kind of incident that happened, they're going to shut down the team. Like, they don't care what we're doing, they're just going to shut down the team. So Unmei's investigating, and everybody else is doing a training montage. So we're introduced to our next training minigame, which is the tire target. And I'm just going to mash B to get this done as soon as possible, because it ends after I take 10 shots. And you can see I have a health bar. But again, since this is Re-Story, I'm fairly high level. So I am not going to be dealt enough damage, even if I missed all 10 shots, to lose this. So I'm just going to mash through this real quick.
All right, well, while you're mashing that, I do have to let you know the sports anime. This sports anime that we are watching right now is now officially baseball.
All right. I'm fine with that.
Because we we have a $5 donation from Aneurysms saying, I think this is baseball. And at that, this is the baseball gameplay of all time. I love baseball. Aneurysms, thank you so much for that $5 donation to Blue Pass Service Dogs. I also love baseball. I would also love to say that, hey, if you want to name the dog or the boar in World of Warcraft baseball, I'm all for it. Send in your donations telling us that that's what you want to name the dog or the boar in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, if you like baseball, might I recommend Ace of the Diamond? Thank you for the $5 donation.
Yeah, thank you so much.
But again, this is now officially a baseball anime.
That's fine.
Yeah, like
the
in
lovely
baseball, it
donors-
definitely hit the ball with the feet.
The lovely donors can tell me whatever. I'll agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know if I trust chat until they donate.
This is true, and if you are offended by this somehow, if you've decided no, this should be called football or soccer, because that ball is certainly black and white. Absolutely, send in your donation, and we will correct ourselves, but not until then.
The feud shall continue between the soccer and the baseball teams.
And the giant
just like in this game.
town-wide conspiracy. But first, we're gonna dribble. Remember how there's a lot of Umibozu? There's a lot of Umibozu.
They're different colors now.
Yeah. I always think of them as like Pac-Man ghosts in this. Because that's what they remind me of.
They are colored like Pac-Man ghosts.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't have enough stamina.
No. Yeah, you can kind of skip a few phases with by doing a power dash, but sometimes it doesn't work.
There we go.
But nicely recovered.
I mess up that minigame all the time because once they kind of like start
this is still not Final Fantasy, but
Yeah.
you can give us the money to make it Final Fantasy. Also, sorry, Starwind.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah.
Today I've learned Final Fantasy is also a sport.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did see a school of gifted children, very much like in anime. So you know, we could just be pretending we're gonna take on, academia in this exhibition match. You know, there was some godlike vibes going on. I think Sid turned into God. I was only paying so much attention. We do kind of fight against God in this exhibition match. I mean, hey, if you want to throw in a donation and say this is Blitzball, I'm more than happy to call this Blitzball. I'm a Blitzball defender.
Okay, but no, right now this is baseball.
Yeah, until I hear
we're in
otherwise.
baseball now.
Yeah. Chat's telling me, but I don't know if I believe in chat.
Mm-hmm.
And at $50 more raised, we will see a baseball exhibition match.
Exactly.
Featuring a dog. But again, you don't have much time. I'm looking at the timer, and oh my gosh, that estimate is under 30 minutes away.
We're very close.
Oh,
But
no.
this is the final chapter of the run.
Yes, all we have to do is get through like this training montage and we're basically done. And yes,
Yeah.
I don't get to like mash this out. I have to like follow the prompts, which is really annoying.
It's like you kind of have to build your momentum, but also, like, why does building on momentum require to go slowly?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, sure, but like, you should just let me like, hit the buttons and not like follow the prompts exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my notes. I'm on the last page of my notes. So, like, we're basically there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're kind of uncovering the whole situation between the baseball and football conspiracy.
Yes.
And now we're going to the archives to have the final word.
Yes. We are not kidding when we say it's a town-wide conspiracy. And we are perhaps going to find out who's actually behind it, but I'm going to skip the cutscene, so you're going to have to figure that out yourself.
Play the video game.
It's very good.
It's a very good video game.
Okay, head up this way. Grab this. Also, you know, if you want to, if seeing a dog was not enough, you might also see another familiar face on my team for the exhibition match. Just saying.
That team with the dog, very stacked.
Yes. I get to use all the characters I wish, so you get to see like kind of a mashup between my Chronicle mode team and my Story mode team, which is fun. So
That exhibition match is changing, I do have to let you know, and we are inching ever closer to it. We have another $25 to Blue Pass Service Dogs from JPEG. And Jupi, I hope you're ready to change up commentary with me, because this donation comment from JPEG says, they never said a dog couldn't play Blitzball.
heck yeah.
Blitzball. It's happening now. Get your donations in. We want to see the full 11 on 11 Blitzball. I definitely am sure that's how you play Blitzball.
I don't remember how many players are on a Blitzball team, so I feel like people
11.
have to... Is it? Oh, well, yes, duh, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're playing Blitzball.
Unfortunately, we're only doing a 5-on-5 in this, so we're gonna have to see the extended story. And you know, I'm upset that we haven't hit the incentive, so I'm literally putting the controller down. So
Yeah,
Zoku,
we're waiting.
If you have anything else, I'm refusing to do anything for, let's say, the next 50 seconds.
Well, if you would like to see a dog play Blitzball, we are $25 away from getting that exhibition match milestone met. That's right. When we raise $2,100 for Blue Pass Service Dogs this event, we will see an exhibition match with the full 11-player team. And of course, while you're at it, you are also free to show how much you love the sport of Blitzball by naming the dog or the boar in World of Warcraft Blitzball, which is, of course, the only sport that has ever existed.
Yeah, this is the hardest training minigame, by the way.
I was gonna make a reference as to like 5-on-5 football is kind of like rugby sevens, but also we just said that there was no other sports, so I don't know what rugby sevens is.
Yeah, I don't know what rugby is unless somebody donates.
Like it's by a rug, but I don't understand why.
I just assumed the name of the person was rugby.
I'm glad that hit. I'm glad that hit someone.
Because I feel like, yeah, you know. Oh no.
You're one above.
I went too far.
Well, I'm sorry. We are back to calling this baseball. This is Baseball Percent. We are calling this accurately. We have $10 from Professor Birch saying, this is for dogs playing baseball, and naming a dog baseball.
That makes sense. And I'm sure, I mean, at some point there has to have been a baseball Air Bud movie. So, you know, we know that a dog can play baseball.
I mean, there isn't, this is now the baseball Air Bud movie.
Yeah, I mean, we have been playing baseball, and I know of the great Air Bud World Pup. So, you know.
But yes, now baseball is on the board for a name for the dog in World of Warcraft. So, you know, maybe you want to name the boar soccer and continue this match, or football and continue naming this this baseball, soccer, football rivalry into World of Warcraft. But it can only happen with your donations. So exclamation mark donate in chat to get our link to our Tiltify campaign. Make sure you select that option. When you donate, let us know the name you want in the comments. And of course, let us know if maybe the sport isn't baseball after all. But right now it's definitely baseball.
You know what they say about baseball? They say love the Mets, baby.
I don't have a good blitzball anime recommendation. I guess just go play Final Fantasy X. But you know, if you did want to write in and explain what rugby is, because we apparently don't know what rugby is until I'm actually told what it is. I do have a rugby anime recommendation. I just happen to not know it's a sport currently.
Sports not real outside of baseball.
Sports not real outside of anime, clearly, because this is an anime game.
Yeah.
And this is
Anime
is a
has
baseball
taught me
game.
that everything happens on anime.
Mhm.
If it's not an anime, then I don't care.
Also, just like write in your favorite sport, because I'm trying to think if there's a sports anime for a sport that I haven't seen or at very least heard of.
So I know there is an anime
sports.
for what I'm about to suggest.
Okay.
But I think it'd be hilarious if we called this sport swimming.
Well, that's why Zoku, I'd recommend that you watch Iwatobi Swim Club or Free, because that's very good. Anyways, these are the hired thugs who are behind the conspiracy that got the soccer club disbanded. So we find out that they had a fight, and they hired a bunch of thugs to kind of like goad the soccer team into this like very public fight. And these are the hired thugs.
And we defeated them with the power of rock, paper, scissors.
And yeah, Shishindo joined us as I think he is the
He's the goalkeeper.
vice president of the student council.
Yeah, he's vice
I
president.
can't believe
of
they're
the...
so against baseball here.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
the
it's...
baseball club is really bullying the baseball club right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. But yes, this is our last team member that's going to join us for this run. Shishindo,
I'm
who is
sorry,
our
Birch.
goalkeeper.
I don't understand. What is this? Tennis?
Yeah, if you donated telling us what tennis is, I might have a take on tennis anime, and it's probably not the tennis anime you're thinking of. Like, you're a real one if you're about to name the same tennis anime that I would throw out there as my recommendation.
Oh, also, everyone, get ready. We're gonna say cheese. There's gonna be a
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, we're gonna take a picture. So chat, if you could kind of just get in here.
Yeah, just like we all crowd together.
Yeah.
And
just kind of
3,
get next.
2, 1, cheese.
That
there
was
we
a
go.
great picture.
Yeah.
You know, Unmei
Love
just has
it
his
when-
back turned.
Yeah.
I still need to open my album at some point in this because I've done a lot of practice runs of this, and I just assume that my entire photo album is just those two photos over and over again. So we're doing our second practice match, and this is Seagull FC, which is a club for kids that they have to hide on this beach because again they banned soccer here. So they kind
Baseball?
of hide out. Yeah, they banned baseball here
Baseball.
because of the baseball team. They banned baseball.
But they could ban soccer with your donations to Blue Pass Surface Dogs. And again, we are only $15 away from getting that exhibition match.
And again, this is another
wanna
fun
see-
one where normally Seagull FC doesn't have specials, but
And now they do.
they will.
At least I think that this section is guaranteed to not have a special shot from the
Yes,
from the kid.
that shot is scripted. But then, yeah. This one isn't nice because at least the only objective is to win the match. And bless the five-a-side for not having offside, because Raika was so far offside for that.
Yeah, 5v5 do not do traditional baseball rules.
And you know what? Yes, true. And I'm just gonna make sure I score here, so... We're going all out. We're using our best attacks.
I am so amused that we are that that we are just throwing all these special attacks out against kids playing on the beach. Kids just playing baseball. But you know what? We're gonna need those special attacks because we have hit our milestone.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
go!
You're gonna see a lot of specials then, because that is actually quite legitimately a difficult match. So a little bit of background. I'm doing Restory right now, which again is New Game Plus. And the game is scaled to me. So technically this team is also like level 99 or close. Which is why these kids can bully me like that a little bit. It's funny because this match against Solaria Zeus, they don't scale the levels. They will be level 60. I will be still level 99 because I leveled up my... this is going to be my like normal like end game story team. I've just leveled them up a whole lot. But yeah, they're still going to be level 60. They will still bully the heck out of me. It's a very hard match. And again, you think like the Zeus name sounds weird. I mean, we are fighting against like soccer gods. And specifically, we'll see one. Besides the second.
First off, I do have to do a correction. We are not fighting soccer gods because that donation that helped us reach our $2,100 milestone was a $15 from Chibi Carrera, who said, screw it. Name the boar Griffball.
Griffball.
Yeah, time, baby.
My Halo anime recommendation is, I guess, watch Red vs. Blue.
And also, we did have a raid, so welcome on in, Raiders. You are watching Multithon, a charity event raising money for Blue Path Service Dogs, which is a charity that provides service animals to autistic individuals. We focus here on co-op runs, races, and games with multiple protagonists or helper characters, because here we believe that we are better and faster together. And it is together with everyone here in chat that we've just hit our $2,100 milestone, and now we'll get to see a sports exhibition match, a Griffball exhibition match with a dog in it. But I'm going to say that's still open. If you send in a donation, exclamation mark donate in chat to get our link to our Tiltify campaign, you can let us know what the sport is actually called. Right now it's called Griffball, but...
Hey, Zuka, where are we at with time? Like, how close am I to my estimate?
Well, the timer I'm seeing on screen, and like admittedly, there's a bit of a delay. It says 1 minute and 1 hour and 7 minutes. 1 minute. Wow.
1 minute.
7 minutes.
We're only here for 1 minute.
Let's watch a little bit of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna skip everything for you, chat. Thank you for hitting these incentives. I'll show you a little bit of how great this game is. First, I forgot I need to rust a shot. This is actually when I'm getting into how the objectives work. So we do need to fulfill our objectives, and we don't advance the match until we take a shot. So this is a scripted loss, and I'm not going to skip this. We're going to see the baseball team scoring first. Yagi is just that good. And that is the hidden thing, is that actually the baseball team was the former Griffball team. I need to keyman lockdown.
Do you want me to take over?
Yes, if you want to, real quick, while
yeah. So what's happening is that
this
team is supposed to be the baseball team, but also some of the members actually played football before. And so it's actually a good thing. I think this is a scripted
no,
goal
this is not a scripted. I didn't
Mm.
use Keyman Lockdown in time, so I have to score an extra goal.
Yeah, what I meant is that because the enemy is an enemy boost, we need to actually stop them. Otherwise, they just win every fight.
Yep.
But yeah, so this baseball team was made out of former football players, Griffball players.
Yes.
And despite having despite having made fun of the game, they kind of feel I kind of want to return to it. And one way we do this is by doing the Keyman lockdown, which is a strategy where 4 people surround Yagyu and refuse to let him get the ball.
Yep.
He cannot do anything. He's basically put on the side and being told, "This sucks, huh?
Yes.
You don't want to be doing this. You want to be doing your best. You want to actually care about things." And Yagyu decides, "Yes, I care about things.
We're gonna get
I'm gonna
him
be
fired
playing
up.
Griffball."
Yes, we're
Yeah,
gonna get him
he
fired
actually-
up about playing Griffball again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just kind of...
Like, look at him. He's just surrounded by chains. This
Yeah.
is not cool.
Alright, I'm just gonna let this
Of
happen.
course. Yeah, this is a Inazuma 11 too.
We're trying to prove that he's not a one-man team, and he's gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and prove that he is kind of a one-man team.
Mm-hmm.
Because kind of his backstory is he's coddled, and I'm gonna have to skip this one because this is like a 12-minute cutscene. I'm sorry. But you know, he was tired that like everyone just kind of let him do whatever he wanted, and he needs to be reminded that you know, he should be allowed to compete. He should be allowed to do his best. And so now we're gonna fight.
Griffball is
I
a team
love this.
sport.
Yeah.
All right, so I have an extra goal I need to score.
Yeah, we're behind by 1. Gonna be
So-
using a tactic.
Yeah, this is just to kind of make us a little bit better. Boost our stats. Not the specific tactic keeps the ball from being intercepted during a pass. Let's hopefully get around the castle wall.
I want to say yes.
Okay,
but it
the
will hit
defenders are still
Yagyu.
going to get hit, but we're good.
Yeah.
So one more, because the objective is still to win the match. So
Yeah. Also, the baseball team member has a technique, so you do need to prepare higher moves just in case.
and Yagyu remains boosted during this, so I do have to play a little bit of keep away from him because his stats are basically like way overpowered as a result of being really hyped up about Griffball right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He
I don't
wants to
wanna-
return to the Griff. To the Griff.
Okay, well we're just
Oh,
gonna
none
take
of
a
your
shot.
members are just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot to have people push up, and the goalie just automatically steals the ball, so I just need to take the shot. So we're gonna try to chip away a little bit of health. This is a pretty solid
We're
shot.
pretty close.
I could
Oh,
have
yeah.
like
We never talked about the grid, like the 4 elements. There's elements. There's like an entire thing about it. It doesn't really matter outside of like it boosts stats for like goalkeepers if they're of the stronger element, but otherwise it doesn't really affect too much.
yeah, it's like a weapon triangle or your like typical you know, elemental wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that the goalie is grass. If you're saying that my fire type
Oh
striker
no,
is...
the opponent goalie is of mountain, so fire
mountain.
is weak to it.
Ah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, which means that if Raika was not the one shooting, maybe it would have actually gotten in directly.
Oh,
Which is unfortunate, but it happens.
they're gonna attempt a shot block.
Okay,
We should be good
but
with
still
the
good.
direct. Yeah. Unless they do a save, which is like a crit. Because you can crit both ways. You can breach, which automatically scores, and you can save, which is like a crit on defense, and the keeper takes 0 damage. Because ultimately, what we're doing, the health bar that's like below the team name is the goalie's health, and that remains persistent. So in the tighter matches, which we'll see in our exhibition, thank you, you'll have to kind of like chip away at the goalie's health. And then we also have to try to preserve our team's health. But yes, that is the match. I'm gonna skip kind of the cutscenes that kind of wrap up this chapter, and when the chapter ends, that'll be time. So I just have to skip a couple of cutscenes. So be ready on time.
Coming very soon. Just another one.
There's a few cutscenes.
There's too many cutscenes. Then there's a loading screen.
We're changing the time of day.
Yeah.
One more cutscene.
The club is officially accepted.
go.
Yagyu joins us.
We've recruited Yagyu.
Also, Dad learns about football.
Yeah, Sakurazaki's dad's upset about football and time.
Well done. GG's.
Yeah.
GG's.
This is level 5 had a really good year last year because between this and Fantasy Life, like these are two of my favorite games from last year. So I'm very excited I got to run both of them. And perhaps if you wanted to know a little bit more, this is a bit of a preview of what comes next in the story. But instead of giving you that preview, I think if we want to, get ready to restart a timer, I will bop back to the menu if you just give me a second, and I will jump into our exhibition match. I just have to quit out of the story, so we don't need to go to break or anything.
All right, so while we're doing that, just a reminder, we have raised $2,100 for Blue Pass service dogs, but we're not stopping there. If we raise $5,000 over the course of this event, this one Multithon 2026 event, we get to name a puppy who will go through the Blue Path training program. That $5,000 donation helps cover the costs during the early months of a Blue Path puppy's life, including vet expenses, supplies, travel, and training gear. Multithon has named 3 puppies through our event so far: Thunder, Lightning, and Neva. And Neva, if you're not familiar with it, is named off, all of those puppies actually have been named off games on the Multithon schedule. I can tell you this for a fact because I've been around for all 3 of those. They have been named off games on the Multithon schedule. So if you want to have a chance, if you want to have the chance to influence a puppy to help a child with autism gain independence and safety in companionship, send in your donations. Your donations are doing a world of good. And these puppies are being given to families for free. I make no promises about their ability to play soccer. I mean, griffball, though.
Again, they're still level 60. It can be a hard match depending on what I am doing. So right now, I'm saving the second as a little bit of a ringer on the bench.
And we will start the match after a few presentations.
Yes.
And start.
Yes, this is just a legit match. This is legitimately also a kind of a hard match. There is no objectives really. It is just I am trying to win. And this is just, like I said, a difficult match. So I'm just gonna do my best.
Just focus on it. I'm gonna be taking over, talking about what's happening. So basically, 11 on 11, we have a lot of moves. Basically, all of the characters are full power. And also, we see some different characters. Here we have Terumi Afuro, also known as Afrodi, who is part of the original games. And a very cool technique, the Cow's Break. Very powerful move. We're going on to a shot chain that's been blocked by a particle accelerator from, I forgot their names. I don't remember much of this team because I've seen like the list once and then that's it. But like shot chain, go into it. Soramiya is going to fight. Oh, big man. Oh, the gigant wall is blocking the shot, and it's sending back. And we immediately going into a tactic from the Claymore.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the player we're trying to avoid.
Yeah. Called Archon Aphrodite. Very specific name for some reason. Here, gonna show us the power of Supernatural Strike. Very powerful move from the Go series. Yeah,
we really can't do much other than throw up castle walls. He will always beat us 1v1. So I'm really just trying to play keep away. And it's hard because obviously their team's gonna try to feed him the ball.
Also, we haven't talked about it, but you can make your own avatar in the game, and right now you can see that as a midfielder, there is Jen Starwindx.
Yeah.
Any relationship?
I don't know them. They seem really cool though.
Yeah, they seem pretty cool.
I'm just gonna
we're
gonna go a long shot just to chip at the
No,
goalie's
that is
HP.
totally fair. You can do long shots also from a distance and even into a focus battle. Soramiya is a bit too on the side to actually do another chain, but it's totally fine. And first goal is scored. Let's go. Well done, Jan. Who is definitely not Starwind.
Yeah. No relation.
No relationship. All right, Solaria Zeus is taking back. Archon Aphrodite is back on the.
Please move. Please
Is back
move.
with the ball.
Please move. Come on. Okay. Again, all I can do
Alrighty.
is throw up castle walls to try to stop him.
Alright.
So if he's
Like
gonna just
Buster?
sit there and not move, I can't really do anything about it. You saw my
Yeah.
team just like bounce off of him, and that's just kind of what he does. I don't have enough tension.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We haven't mentioned it, but tension is basically a sort of stat that you can build up, and by building up, you actually get to spend it for super moves. There's also a hyper move bar underneath, and that's for anything tactics or special related. And ooh, that was pretty okay. Thankfully, doing a tactic to boost the players.
Yeah,
I don't remember what cavalry against.
I needed to risk the foul and just push it, and
Yeah,
then
and here we
I'm
see-
bursting.
Yeah, here we see instant burst. Those are the few additional hyper moves that are introduced in this game, because there's like many of the hyper moves that we see from the Go series. But here, instant burst boosts the the movement speed of characters. Like you can see Aphrodite just moving at blazing speed.
I needed to get back on defense. I did
That
not.
was amazing.
I thought Raika was in range for the shot chain, and she was not. So I just lost possession there, and I cannot do that.
Yeah, Kisoji is back with the ball. It's probably gonna hit the castle wall. No, very well dodged, but Woodchopper is gonna stop the ball immediately.
Yeah, I want to try to get that.
Caught back. Let's go.
There we go. There we go. I was gonna say I want to try to get a 2-goal lead. Because
There we go.
Now we got a little bit of a cushion. I feel pretty confident. I think it's time to bring in our ringer. So let's make some subs. I love that I forgot to adjust my team anyway, so I'm gonna bring in a couple of ringers. Don't mind me.
Yeah, but Chad, are you excited? We're gonna see the dog.
Dog, 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 dog.
Also, Shuya Goenji, definitely not a character from the original games. Also, Ichiro Takazumaru, also a player from the original games going in.
Yeah, you know. Let's keep Raika and let's draw.
Raika is pretty good, yeah.
Well, while we're
Sakurazaki.
subbing in our ringers, I did want to announce that, hey, you want more dogs, chat? Do you want more dogs? Because we've just gotten another milestone opened at $2,200 raised. We will get to pet the dog. Not in this game, unfortunately. That's in Alan Wake, but you only have about halfway through the run. That run's estimate is 3 hours, so you only have another hour and a half to get that met. But when we
You
hit
might get the steal?
$2,200 raised, you can pet a dog.
It's close. If you manage to put a castle wall on top of them before they shoot, you do automatically steal the ball. So it's kind of the best outcome, but Sakurazaki got a block in. Again, we're trying to preserve our goalie's HP bar. Because again, that's persistent. So even if we go into halftime, that's still our goalie's HP bar.
And also, the more shots the goalie has to block, the more fatigued they become, and that's not really good because it's a debuff on their stats. So very well done, a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
From the Nagumohara team, but something special is gonna happen right now. It's a dog.
And our
Dog,
dog's about to get
dog.
bullied. I'm sorry.
Yeah. To note, the dog is not really a dog. I'm so sorry, chat. The problem is that the dog just has the head on top of a body. Also, we're summoning gods now?
And they're going to be familiar looking.
Yeah, maybe a member of our team already. This is This is a scripted mode change called Lord Aphrodite, who is a supercharged version of Terumi Afro, or Aphrodite that we control.
This is not a
And
scripted
here-
goal, but this is probably going to go in because I just don't think I'm going to have the defense for it.
That
Wait.
might happen if you spend. Oh, you do not have enough. Oh,
Hold on, we're counter
Counter
shooting.
shot?
Ah,
Okay, let's
Not
go.
quite,
The block
but
has
Kamio-
happened.
yeah, Kamio saved us with that counter shot at least.
Yeah, the counter shot, if not, like, because it's almost guaranteed to go in.
But I mean, now it's going to be all about trying to get our ringer a goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
We
going
want
to
to
do
see the
everything I
second
can.
score.
So let's push up. So close. Okay. Are they in the zone?
Ooh,
They
we're
are.
almost there.
They're there.
They are in
They're
the
there.
zone. We can do the Fire Rooster. Very long range shot. That is part of the original trilogy. And
Oh,
here,
sorry, it's Twin Sun Smash, so hopefully I get enough tension for that.
yeah. Ooh, or maybe it will go in.
Oh, no,
No,
they're doing
okay. God Hand is gonna stop it.
so
Ooh,
close.
Yeah, almost 30 something left
It's okay.
to overcome. But it's okay if we manage to build enough tension. Ooh, unfortunately, in the legs of Aphrodite,
Yeah, I
that is
forgot to
basically
use...
guaranteed loss.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. You already know this move by now.
Yeah.
Even this will not prevent him from kind of breaking through, but it is going to make his shots just a tad bit weaker. We don't want to get into focus battles because, again, he's always going to win.
Yeah. If we could win at least a little bit of tension out of it, but it's still gonna be too tight, and God knows
Yeah.
comes in.
This is probably going to be a goal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop this.
No, I don't believe it. Like, let's just go and let it go through
Yeah,
to
let's
save some
not
tension.
burn the tension.
Yeah, we want to see the second score.
And yeah, we're going to win because we're going to let the second score.
Mm-hmm.
The second, in case anyone is confused, is the name of the dog that we have in the game.
Yes.
It's the name of the dog, and it's the coach of the team of the thugs that we beat up multiple times.
Yeah.
Tough
Ooh,
loss
they
there.
caught back the ball. The ball is not yet in Aphrodite's legs, but it
Yeah, I need to
can
keep him
still
away.
happen. Ooh, Heaven's Time. Going to feed it? No.
I was hoping I
Maybe
didn't
sh-
have to burn too much tension on that one.
Yeah, maybe going for the mix and match would have been a better choice, but...
Well, it's time for
Okay.
my own.
Ooh, yeah, instant burst.
Reversing.
Let's go.
Again, hyper moves almost always went out, so it's an easy way to force it. We'll push
Yeah.
up the team.
Instant burst also kind of gives a lot of power that stops a lot of focus battles from
And
happening.
look who's open in the middle. And could do Twin Sun Smash +1!
Here's our dog! That dog is gonna go high in the leagues.
Yes. What a way
And
to
that's
get
a
a
goal
goal.
by our dog! Look at them!
It's only a little bit cursed looking.
It's just a little cursed.
Yeah, when
Alrighty, 3 by
when
1,
the
we're
second is
leading.
the manager, they're, you know, they look like a normal dog. But, you know,
Yeah.
once they're in the game, they kind of needed a character model to work with.
Did you know that there was a glitch about the second, actually, that until a sudden patch, there was just a standard body without a head next
no.
to the dog body. Also here, Archon Aphrodite has its mode change completely done, so it's back to full strength, to base Archon's strength, and now that it's fully locked down, we are pretty much on a good position. There's only 8 minutes on the timer, and by that I mean 8 Griff Ball minutes, so it's gonna go very quick. We're almost at the end of the match.
Yes, thank you for letting this happen because now you are getting to see kind of more of the gameplay. Let's get one more shot
Oh.
chain in. Oh no!
Oh, a bit too late. It's okay. We're gonna catch it back. And we're gonna get some tension out of it as well. Oh, nice! Oh,
Good block, good
catching
block.
the ball before it got past.
The problem is now that the one and only shot I put on there is going to be on cooldown. So all we could have hoped for is a breach there. But still, we got our moment in the sun. We literally did twin smash the sun for a goal. So I feel good about showing that off. And time's going to run out before they can score another goal. So there you go. That is the extended story, which is, again, a post-game match. I tried to play this immediately after beating the game, and my goodness, they absolutely rocked me. So, and I feel like I'm not the only one shocked by seeing that dog, because I feel like the manager for Solaria Zeus is also blown away.
Yeah, look at them.
Yeah, same.
They never believed that the dog could score that well.
Yeah. So, shout outs real quick. GP, do you want to go first? Because thank you for doing comms.
Thank you so much. I am GP, also known as CuteFangies. You can find me at twitch.tv/CuteFangies. I'm going to be also running at RPG Speedrunner Union online on the next few days. But outside of that, I do speedrun streams. I do normal streams. I am going a little bit of a teaser for anyone that follows my streams. I'm gonna be announcing the future game I'm gonna be playing very soon on my casual Friday stream. So I hope you're excited. But yeah, big thank you to Star for having me on, and also big thank you again to Multithon. I've said enough on Friday, but thank you again. Go on, Star.
Yeah, likewise, thank you to Multithon for having this. Again, this is not a game that I would think would get into most events, so I do really appreciate y'all having me. Yeah, you can follow me twitch.tv/Starwindx9 or starwindx9.bsky.social. Yeah, it dumps you to the screen like that after you win. I will be back later today on the host mics. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this marathon and seeing some of y'all in chat. So I will see you again for that. And if you liked this run, I will be running this category again for Fastest Furs online in April. And I will be running the any percent for really, really lots of lore. And that's in like a week and a half. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you both. Oh my gosh, that that sure was a match. And chat, thank you all so much for raising $2,100 for Blue Pass service dogs to help us see that. We have lots more fun with dogs coming your way. So don't change that URL.